get set, let's go. Yeah. You make me happy, so happy. Ooh, na 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 na. Happy, so happy. Ooh, na 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 na. Happy, so happy. Ooh, na na na. You make me happy, so happy. Ooh, na 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 na. Happy, so happy. Ooh, na 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 na. You make me happy, so happy. You make me happy, so happy. Yeah, more than I've ever been. Love finding the time to be alive. You make me happy, so happy. Ooh, na 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 na. Happy, so happy. Ooh, na 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 na. You make me happy. Let's go, let's go. Woo. Yeah. Let's go, let's go.
Cut!
Wow, what a launch. I have goosebumps. I'm Amelia Hartford. You might know me from building cars, racing them, or possibly even a few movies. But today, I'm here to show you something really special. The all-new Nissan Leaf. Come on, let me show you. The first thing you'll notice is this is definitely a new Leaf with an entirely new look. It has a new crossover design, a bold front grille, and flush door handles, which all helps this car slice through the air. Better aerodynamics means better efficiency, which means better range, which is super important for any car owner. And check this out. Holographic taillights with a signature Nissan design. That 2-3 means Nissan in Japanese. And speaking of design, here is somebody who knows a thing or two about just that. Head of Global Design for Nissan, Alfonso Albaiza. Can you tell me a little bit about how the overall design translates into a more efficient vehicle?
So on the one side, it's about Japan and it's about the culture of Leaf, of course. On the other side, it's like the craziest science project, where that, for instance, this line, the height of this, we negotiated back and forth because you'd be surprised if this line was up here, we lose 10 miles of range.
10 miles.
10 miles.
Yeah.
Because this line sets up the hood, sets up the windshield, sets up the roof, and then comes to the lovely ducktail in the back, which in fact is how we achieve these range numbers that our customer deeply wants.
And I can also see the unique little Easter eggs, not just in the iconic taillights, but as we were walking by, I saw on the charge port that there's also the 2-3, the Nissan right there.
And then we don't stop there. We fell in love with this sense of what is a digital art and what is a kind of physical art. As you can see, these radius rectangles, they're kind of a digital world, but they appear again in the wheels. You know, design is also about connecting. We hope to keep people entertained.
Well, there's a lot of Easter eggs on the car. I don't want to spoil them all. We'll leave that for people at home when they take delivery of their very own third-generation Leafs. But I have to say, incredible job, and thank you so much for taking the time and coming out here.
Thank you.
And the interior is next level. Without the need of a transmission tunnel, it feels open and spacious. You can fit 5 adults in here. The interior feels premium and plush, and with an all-glass panoramic moonroof, you can have shade or sun with the push of a button. And with the doors closed, it's quiet in here. It's like your own sanctuary. But when you turn the audio on, you have Bose speakers integrated into the headrest for a totally immersive experience. It's loaded with all the new tech you'd expect. A clean minimalist dash and a huge 14.3-inch display that is super intuitive and easy to use. It looks good, it sounds good, it feels good. Every part of this new Leaf was designed to make your life easier. One of the things I love most about cars is driving them. And I've driven my fair share of cars. But this car, one of the things I love most is how easy it is. It's just so natural. You put your foot down and it goes. It hugs the corners, it maneuvers easily, and it's just comfortable to drive. And what better person to talk to me about the drive experience other than Leaf's Chief Product Specialist, Endo-san.
Hi, Emilia.
Hi, tell me, what was your vision for the all-new Leaf?
My vision was to build most efficient and seamless EV for customer. This is the most emotional yet functional car, really heartbeat model.
So, how did you make this car so efficient?
Most important point is aerodynamics, which gives us a really great driving range, which is 600 kilo for the Japan, Europe, or more than 300 miles for the US.
Speaking of aerodynamics, this has the best aerodynamics in its class, which means improved stability, and on the highway, it's quieter and smoother, but there's also something special, which is the route optimizer.
Yes, exactly. In the customer journey, customer can easily find best route and also active charging spot. So this experience is totally seamless and efficient.
So no more range anxiety?
No more range anxiety.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Endo-san.
Thank you.
Now, we're not the only ones who's impressed with the way the new Leaf handles. Chris and Julie Ramsey have spent more time behind the wheel of a Nissan Leaf than most folks. They're first-generation owners, and they've driven Nissan EVs across the entire world. So if anyone knows how this car should perform, it's them. Let's take a look at what they had to say about this car.
This feels like the first day when I got inside that first 2014 Leaf.
Let's go for it.
Now it's going, now it's giving, now it's giving, now it's giving, now it's giving. Yes! It just feels effortless. It's so smooth.
You just fly, you glide.
I'm barely turning, and we're just going through a sharp bend right now. The steering input is so much more responsive. I mean, this is built for an adventure, right? The range it's got, the efficiency it's got. Should we just keep going?
I think.
Do you think they'll notice if we just kept driving?
I just want to drive it home.
Did you know the Leaf can also power your life? Chris and Julie have everything you see here running off the Leaf's battery. No generator, no noise, just instant power wherever you want it. I mean, who wouldn't want a movie night in the middle of nowhere, or in your guys' case, en route to the South Pole?
That is definitely something I can get on board with, Amelia, because vehicle to load V2L in this car, it's like having a mobile power station. You can use this energy in a way that suits your lifestyle. And I can even power that coffee machine, which I love.
Now you can take your favourite appliances and plug them directly into the car, and having those creature comforts of home right with you when you go out exploring.
I mean, I love a good cup of coffee, but the Leaf can do so much more than that. It actually changes the way you think about a car. In fact, the Leaf can power your home for up to 5 days in a blackout, and in some markets, you can even use the power from the Leaf, sending it back to the grid, effectively saving you money. I mean, pretty smart, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the biggest features for me, because whether you're powering your car, your home, or you're supporting the grid, the Leaf now gives you flexibility you just don't get with a combustion vehicle.
Thank you, Chris and Julie. There's 15 years of heritage and experience in this third-generation Leaf, and it shows. But the movie magic isn't over just yet. And just like that, I am now joined by the CEO leading Nissan into the future, Yvonne Espinoza. Yvonne, this is a big moment for Nissan and your first global product launch as CEO. What does the new Leaf mean to you?
It means so much to me. I've been with the company almost 25 years, so I've been following this car very closely. And what the Leaf did was to really redefine and establish the EV market globally. And this third generation is a culmination of many lessons. It really put our designers, our planners, and our engineers around the customer to really drive what they needed. And this is why this car is part of Nissan and one of our heartbeat models.
What are you most excited about for the all-new third-generation Leaf?
Well, to see it on the road, I think EVs are much more than just transportation means. EVs are about managing energy and making customers' lives more efficient. So I'm really happy to launch this car, to have a lot of new customers, and to welcome many of them to the EV life.
Well, thanks,